Hello. Let's get started using the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle. Here's the container. Ooh, that was fast. Number 38, Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. Ooh. Okay, let's read the guidebook. When was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? Lizard Spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible first in your dreaming mind and then in the world as you co-create with Spirit? Give in to the power of imagination, and soon your dream will become clearer. The steps will reveal themselves, and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. Dream it and be it. Spirit asks you to dare to dream big. Protection message. Have you been allowing your imagination to run amok and dream up a nightmare that seems to have come true? Fear not, for whatever dreaming you did in the past can change today as you dream anew. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. Lizard Spirit asks you to open your eyes and consciously dream a better dream. What would it look like to already have what you desire and be the one you wish to be? How might it feel to work toward co-creating this new dream as a reality in the world of the senses, drawing it out of the world of dreams and building it in the world of form? Trust in your ability to dream anew. Honor it today. Dreaming, imagining, daydreaming, believing in the possible, co-creating with Spirit. And Spirit wants us to dream big, to dare to dream big. Okay. Let's see what comes out, what stands out. Oftentimes, what I write down, it does show up in the reading. It adds to or confirms. And there are additional messages that can come through as well. Dream the world into being. What does that make me think? Dream the world into being. Being the dream. Well, that makes me think of that famous quote. Be the change you want to see in the world. Being versus doing. Dream the world into being. There was a message to that there of from the unseen to the seen, right? As within, so without. Imagine, daydream, imagine the power of the imagination. the power of your imagination. Who you might become, who you might become, who you might become. Being the creator of your own life. Creator. Let your imagination flow. Flow stands out to me. Flow. Because the mind might show resistance. The mind might be resistant because it's programmed. It's limited. But through your imagination, you can tap into what seems to the thinking mind is impossible. So that makes me think of potential. Endless, limitless potential. Dream something new. Dream something new. New stands out to me. Makes me think of new beginnings. New story. New chapter. Of your life journey. Inspiration. Inspiration is available to you now. Now. In the present moment. Let your eyes close a little. So go within. Grow and expand. How might you grow and expand? Grow and expand. Stand out. How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible? Making it possible first in your dreaming mind, as within, and then in the world as you co-create with Spirit, and then in the world as within, so without. The power of imagination. Power. Okay, that was mentioned already. The steps will reveal themselves. Making me think of taking a leap of faith. The Fool's Journey. The Uncharted Path. You're pioneering your own path. And what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. That makes me think of transformation. From one form to another. It also talks about adjusting one's perception. Fear not, for whatever dreaming you did in the past can change today as you dream anew. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. So, reframing your perception. Looking at the world with new eyes. Makes me think, looking at the world through the eyes of a child, your inner child. Seeing the world as full of possibilities. A giant playground. Lizard Spirit asks you to open your eyes and consciously dream a better dream. So that makes me think from being unconscious, creating unconsciously, to creating consciously. with awakened awareness. Building. For some reason, the word building stands out to me. Building. How might it feel to work toward co-creating this new dream as a reality in the world of the senses, drawing it out of the world of dreams and building it in the world of form? Building, okay, makes me think of the master architect. That's master number 22. Firm foundations. Creating. Building from the ground up. Trust. Trust in your ability. Trust. Honor. The word honor too. Honor. Trust in your ability to dream anew. Honor it today. Honor your ability to dream anew. Okay. Dream the world into being. Number 38 breaks down to an 11. Ooh, the Oracle's gift, number 37. This is number 37, and the lizard spirit is number 38. Progressive energy. Ooh. Progressive energy, building energy, a word that I mentioned. Okay, oh, there we go, the inner child. Wish upon a star. Number 39. Well, look at that. 37, 38, 39. Yep. Building. Step by step. You're on the right path. Yes. So, wish upon a star. On the theme of dreams. The inner child. What did I say about the inner child? Looking at the world with new eyes, looking at the world through the eyes of a child, your inner child. Seeing the world as full of possibilities, a giant playground. Number 41, a higher view. think there was also a mention of perception, right? Okay, let's see here. Reframing your perception. Yeah, again, reframing your perception. Looking at the world with new eyes. Yeah. Now I'm noticing the owl, a huge owl. So of course I'm thinking of wisdom, and I see what looks like a green heart there. So that makes me think of the heart chakra. You're following your heart. You're listening to your inner child. The wisdom of your inner child. Your inner child who's untethered by societal limitations. Your inner child who believes in dreams, in the possibility of realizing one's dreams, in the beauty of daring to dream big. Shining through, number 30. Makes me think of inspiration. Also, the crown chakra. This makes me think, okay, let's just pretend this is your head and that source energy flowing through your crown. So that makes me relate it back to this card here, the Oracle's Gift. I think this has something to do with your heightening intuition. Willing release, number 49. Seeing these here, it makes me think, again, relate it back to making wishes, dreaming. You're going through a transformation. I'm looking at this butterfly here. Great and full, number 4. This makes me think that you're starting to feel more grateful now. And the more you evolve, and you see your dreams realized from the unseen to the seen, you'll have even more reasons to feel grateful. And you will feel full, sated, satisfied, nourished, fulfilled, because you dared to dream and to follow your heart, to go after your dreams. You released thoughts of limitation. You've changed your perspective. That was conditioned in you, most likely through living in this 3D reality. But you know different now. Number 25, birds of a feather. 1, 2, 3, 4 birds. Number 4 makes me think of stability, firm foundations. There's another number 4 here. Firm foundations. You are building, and I think, yes, in regards to the word building in the guidebook standing out to me, it made me think of the master architect, which is the meaning, or master builder, which is the meaning of master number 22. So I've heard it called either the master architect or the master builder. And I associated that word with firm foundations, creating, building from the ground up. Firm foundations, from within first. And that stability, that inner stability, will become manifest in your physical reality. You will see physical evidence of what you already feel already within. Grateful. And looking at the birds of a feather card next to great and full, it makes me think that you will come into contact with fulfilling connections. Spirit of gratitude, 43. Again, the energy of gratitude. And I'm fairly certain it's because of your ability to nurture this feeling of gratitude, this vibration of gratitude that got you to this point. You've evolved. I look at the 2 lotus flowers here. There's a smaller one here, a much larger one here. You've evolved. You transformed. And I'm looking at these images again. So the smaller one, it's kind of obscure looking. This one right here, it looks much clearer. Certainly it's much larger. So that makes me think there was a time in the past where you didn't really allow yourself to be seen. And also maybe you felt unseen, unrecognized. But now, the more you've healed, the more you've come into your own, and you're showing up more in the world because you recognize yourself. You're learning to respect and acknowledge your true self. Seeing this ear here, it makes me think, yep, you listen to your heart. You listen to your inner child, the calling of your inner child, the calling of your soul, to live a big life, to dream big for yourself. Time out, number 37. There was a number 37 here. Okay, 37, 37, 10, 10. So this makes me think you've completed a cycle and you're at the beginning of a new one. Right now, you're in the resting phase, waiting mode. Oh, and relating these two cards back together again. The purple makes me think of the crown and the third eye. You're extremely intuitive. And you're growing in confidence looking at this yellow star here. Yes. You may not have been as confident in the past. That's transforming too. Hmm. 48, financial discipline. Maybe you're guarding your resources at the moment. But in regards to this, what I said about the birds of a feather, seeing the 4 birds, seeing the number 4, stability. That is in. That's the energy you're in right now. A much more stable timeline. Oh, and back to this Close Encounters, number 10. Okay, so that's another 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. Lots of completions of cycles. Okay, so now I'm relating these two cards together. Close Encounters, Birds of a Feather. Yep. You're drawing in tribe members, soul tribe members. And again, this looking at the two different sizes of butterflies. And what I said about the two lotus flowers. Yeah, you're transforming. And I'm relating these back to this card here now, a higher view. Making me think of how your perspective has changed. This butterfly is higher than this one, a higher point of view. This lotus flower is above this smaller one, a higher point of view. You have so that makes me think, you now hold yourself in higher esteem than you did in the past. In the past, this makes me think how it's almost faded. You weren't truly showing up as your true self. Maybe you felt invisible. Hmm, 78, spiritual career. So, putting this card, the Oracle's Gift, together with what I said about seeing the purple tones, make me think that you are extremely intuitive. And there are purple tones here, a deep purple tone here, purple indigo. Yep, third eye crown. You're highly intuitive. You're intuitively gifted. You have spiritual gifts. And perhaps this is one of your dreams. To create stability out of something that you love, spirituality, expressing yourself some way through your spiritual gifts. Okay. Let's get the Psychic Tarot here. Anything to add? Confirm? Spiritual career? Spiritual career? Spiritual career? Ah, yes. There's confirmation. High Priestess, there you are. Highly intuitive. Ooh. Emotional loss. 5 of Cups. A lot of disappointment. Ooh. I'm relating this card to this card here. From feeling like your cups were empty to having your cups be filled to overflowing, because this liquid here looks like it's about to splash out. Splash out and overflow. Close encounters, close encounters. Number 14, patience. Temperance. Time out, right? 41 when I said that. You're in the waiting period right now, a transitional period. You may be feeling impatient, antsy, but Spirit is advising to be patient. Close encounters, close encounters. Movement, choices, decisions. 2 of Pentacles. Opportunities. Multiple opportunities. If you're spending a lot of time alone right now, during this time out time, this time out will not be indefinite, and you will not be discontent and bored for too long. That's the 4 of Cups. Yeah, because the 2 of Pentacles is clarifying the close encounters. Action and opportunities are on the way. Right now, in this time out, your chakras are being aligned. I'm looking at the different colors up above here. They make me think of the chakras. You need to be energetically prepared for the new opportunities that are about to arrive in your reality. Yes, you are going through a transformation. You are transforming. Yep. Hermit card, upside down. Hermit card. Solitude, solitude, patience, patience. And this makes me think, during this time out, you may be reading a lot or learning a lot, gaining more spiritual strength and wisdom, getting stronger from within. This column or pillar makes me think, yes, you're growing stronger, more stable from within. Financial discipline. Financial discipline. Ooh, okay, this is Judgment, number 20. For some reason, it makes me think justice. Things balancing out. Financial and material changes. Accelerated motion. That's the 8 of Wands. Shooting star. Did we see a shooting star here? No. But wish upon a star. Yes. More. This might be one of your wishes for financial stability. There you go. Okay, yeah. Hold on to hope. Number 17, this is a star card in the tarot. Hope and patience. There you go. 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. 4747 when I said that. Yeah. Things are aligning for you. Aligning first energetically within you, and the material will align as well. Conflict and defeat. Hope. Hang on to hope. Because things are turning in your favor. This is the World card, one of the most uplifting cards in the tarot. The universe. The start of a new beautiful cycle. A cycle where you'll have many opportunities. You'll be filled with gratitude. Have close connections. Material and spiritual prosperity. Doing something that you love. Because you dare to dream big. Look at this. Number 1, Ace of Wands. Passion ignited. Yes. Maybe during this time, you are creating and you're starting to feel more inspired. I think we'll end it here. 6 of Wands. Victory and success. Again, because you dare to dream big. I'll end it there. Thank you.